Oh, on a Sudbury Saturday night, the glass today will tickle when our eyes begin to twinkle, and we think no more of it go on a Sudbury Saturday night. The Irish Jim O'Connell there, and Scotty Jack McDonald, there's Hunky Frederick Herschel getting played, but that's alright. There's Happy German Fritzy there with friends getting tipsy, and even Joe the Gypsy knows it's Saturday tonight. And when Mary Ann and Mabel come to join us at the table and tell us how the bingo went tonight, we'll look up bright. But if they won the money, we'll be lapping up the honey boys, cause everything is funny for it's Saturday tonight.
Oh, yeah. Somebody told me you were here, that's why I didn't sing.
Oh, I was going to sing it. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
It's terribly embarrassing when you can't remember people's names, because you meet them one place and then they come to another show and they were good enough to them, you know, they must be a Stompin Tom fan to come again and travel another 100 miles to go to another town to see you on a second show like that and bring other friends with them. But then they come up to you and you say, well, you remember us last night, Tom, and this and that? And you say, yes, I do. I remember your face. But to think of the names, because you meet so damn many people that, you know, I have been complimented quite often on how well I do remember names, but I fail miserably to remember most names. Just standing there and signing an autograph, no. I don't enjoy that as much as I would if I had more time with each person individually to, you know, shoot the guff with them for a couple of minutes each, or, you know, or something like that. That would be better than to just like have an assembly line for autographs. This I don't really get any kick out of that.
This is Stompin Tom, who I think has one of the most unusual histories in Canadian show business of anyone I have ever known. He is grassroots right down to the soles of his shoes, which is the charm of your work, Tom. I hope you realize that if you ever change, you're through. Remember that. Don't change.
I couldn't change if I wanted to.
I know you
because
could.
I wouldn't know how.
Which is why I said that, because you are a most down-to-earth person. How is it going with you? I hear that you have no home, no permanent address anymore. Is that right?
Well, I have to have an address for the, like, you can't drive in, no, but you can't drive in Ontario without having an Ontario driver's license, and to have a license, you have to have an address. So I have an address for driving around, but outside of that, and I have a place where I get my checks, as you say.
Yeah. But you live in a truck.
Yeah.
You drive around, what is it, a trailer?
Well, you know, I'm on the road all the time, and my belongings are there, and I just move around, and everywhere I go, I just take out what I need. And
I'll bet you travel light. You don't gather too much impediment to weigh you down.
No, I don't, and there's no cobwebs on anything I got either.
I'll bet you. Everything he has, he uses, which is the way to live, I'll tell you. You are you still at the Horseshoe? Is that where you're stopping?
Yeah, I finished there Saturday night, and I might say that Waylon Jennings is down there, too. He does a real bang-up job, and I know he's got a lot of fans around, so I'd like to tell the folks on the air there, wherever the camera is around here, I can't see it, but the folks out there, I'd like to say drop down to the Horseshoe and see Waylon. He's really doing a real good job.
He's Waylon, all right, right?
My next guest is a legend here in Canada. His greatest hits collection called Souvenirs is in stores now. He's here tonight to perform one of his most famous songs. Please welcome Stompin' Tom Connor.
Hello out there, we're on the air, it's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps, the players bump, the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Barbie scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
It so happens that I'm a Canadian, and it so happens that I'm very proud to be.
That if you don't believe your country should come before yourself, you can better serve your country by living somewhere else.
Live or die, no matter what, I'm going to sing songs about my country, and I especially like to incorporate the humor or the sadness, whatever it may be, from the people that I met, and transfer that to the people that I'm about to meet.
Just take a little piece of PEI, old Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, Quebec and Newfoundland, Alberta and Manitoba, Ontario and BC, and you'll have found the stomping grounds of all my friends in May. You'll have found the stomping grounds of all my friends in May.
When they come up to me and ask me for an autograph or show me a record that they bought or a picture they took, what enters my mind at the time is that I feel humble.
Very much for bringing that in.
Because I don't want them to look up to me, because I feel uncomfortable about being in that position, because I know that if I had a chance to sit down and talk to that person, each and every one of them, directly, to say to them that it's because of you that makes me who I am. It's nothing that I've done. It is you. So it is me that should look up to you rather than you looking up to me. It's about the only way I can really explain it.
You hear every day how they're going away. I guess they just don't understand. The singer is the voice of the people, and his song is the soul of our land. So singer, please stay and don't go away, with so many words to be said. For a land without song can't stand very long when the voice of its people is dead. Oh, singer, you must search for your place on the earth, while the same for your nation is true. So lift up the soul of your country, and a place will be found here for you. But don't go and run till your song has been sung and the words of your soul have been said. For a land without song can't stand very long when the voice of its people is
The largest country in the world and yet the least sung about. I mean, I would say, come on, songwriters, get out there and start writing, because there's millions of stuff, millions of things you have to write about.
You may pile up your gold, but the pride of your soul is the small bit of hope you bestow on the children who come this way tomorrow in search of the right way to go. So singers, sing on like the first ray of dawn, with your promise of day just ahead. For the land without song can't stand very long when the voice of its people is dead. Oh, I hear every day how they're going away. I guess they just don't understand. The singer is the voice of the people, and his song is the soul of our land. So singer, please stay and don't go away, with so many words to be said. For a land without song can't stand very long when the voice of its people is dead. When the voice of its people is dead. And the voice of its people is dead. And the voice of its people is dead.
When you think of the good old hockey game, you can't help but think of Stompin Tom Connors. The country folk legend passed away tonight of natural causes at the age of 77. His cowboy hat and boots and that song were the pulse of this nation.